Are you stressed out because of your online calls? Do you take 3 or 4 online calls a day? And at the very end of the day, you feel so burned out that you decide to watch Netflix as a break. And then you realize you've been 4 hours in front of a video screen. And now you're watching another video screen to distress. So my name is Jomar Hilario. I have a few tips that I can give you, about 3 tips that can help decrease the level of stress you have, you or your kids, when running a Zoom or a Facebook Live. First, when you run meetings as host, video off for everyone. Why? Because it prevents you from looking at the mirror. So what is it? What do you mean? Hey guys, let's go to a meeting. Okay, meeting 1 hour. Okay, everybody, look at yourself for 1 hour. Is that it? Do you look at yourself for 1 hour in the meeting? You know, real world meetings, yeah? Just a mirror. No, you never look at yourself. In fact, you only look at the people in the meeting with you and nobody else. So the concept of video on, your own video, and you're the host, is actually not real because you never see yourself when you're in a meeting. So if you're the host, why don't you just tell everyone, don't bother turning on your videos? Why? They don't have to put on makeup. They don't have to fix their hair. They don't have to fix their backgrounds. It's less stress for everybody involved, especially if it's a personal group, friends group. You don't have to impress anyone if it's a close group. You can just do all voice. Now, you might say, Jomar, Zooms are for video, so I can see my friends' faces. Yeah, but it's also their 11th meeting of the day. And we're talking about stress. We're still in one. High stress comes from watching too much stuff every day. And if your video is off, in your personal meetings, then you have removed one source of stress, because nobody really wants to look at their face all day long, especially when they have 4 meetings a day. Tiring to always, is my hair right? Is my background clean? It's very tiring when all you want to really do when you do that meeting, you really want to make a phone call. Yeah, you want to communicate. Phone calls don't have faces, and you're not stressed because you're talking to them. You can do stuff while you're doing that. Number 2, you're not the host, you're a participant in a video call. You must write the following on a whiteboard or a post-it nearby. And what are the shortcuts, specifically keyboard shortcuts, for the following 2 things? Mute, turn off your audio, off the video. What are the keyboard shortcuts? Command-Shift-A for audio, turns on and off the audio, and Command-Shift-V for video. I know these things because I memorized it. So if I want to exit the room quickly, or I want to mute myself quickly, I just keyboard memory. I just press these buttons and it will mute and it will stop my video. Then I can exit the room. Now, if you are smarter than that, then I do recommend you get yourself a macro program, a keyboard macro program. So these 2 buttons, the mute and the video, you press one thing and it activates it. I suggest the escape button, you press it 3 times, 1, 2, 3, and it turns off your audio. It also turns off your video. And when you press it 3 times again, or maybe 2 times, then it will turn on your audio and turn on your video. Number 3 advice, classroom mode. And if you notice in a classroom, who can you see normally? Or in a seminar, who can you see normally? This person, the one in front, they can see the teacher directly. This guy here can see the back of your seat and the teacher. This guy here sees the back of that seat, and the teacher. This guy here sees the back of that seat, back of that seat, and the teacher. That's what a classroom is. This is what people normally see in classrooms. Now, question, do you see everyone? If there are 40 students here, do you see everyone? Nope. You see a few people on your left and on your right. Other than that, you don't see anyone except for the teacher, really. And if it was actually a seminar, you don't see people's faces at all. You see only the speaker. If it's a seminar mode, number 3, and you're actually in a seminar online, what do you actually see? You just see 2 things: presentation, speaker, right? This is something there, and there's the sun, and there's Van Gogh. This is what you see, seminar mode. So what does it mean? To remove your stress, you do not see anything else. You don't see yourself. You don't see the classmates. You don't see the classmates. You don't see the classmates. You only see the speaker and the presentation. So if you can use your tool and set it up so it's in seminar mode or in classroom mode, as I said earlier. If you can set it up like that, different tools have different settings. So you can only see 2 things, whatever they're presenting and their face, the speaker, then that will reduce your stress whenever you do a Zoom call, especially once there's a lot of Zoom calls. Of course, if you're not the host and you cannot control stuff, then you're not turning on video, shortcuts, make sure you know your shortcut for cutting off your video and audio. No video, no audio when you need to leave, or you have to cough, you're gonna sneeze, you're gonna cough, you need to be able to do that quickly. You can find a way to do classroom mode, do it. Yeah. So that's my advice for those struggling in this world of online meetings. For more advice, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's where you found this video there. And I also have a Facebook group called Jomar Hilario Virtual Careers. Make sure you go join us there. I do live casts of this stuff like this over there. Okay? And in our next video, we will be talking about how you start a online presence using a website, whether you're going to do it for your future business or you're going to do it for your podcast or YouTube channel. You do need a website because there's a concept called own the traffic, and we will be talking about that in my next video. Thank you so much. This is Jomar Hilario. See you in the next one.